Bill, as we told you last night, the U.S. Army will begin discussions to renaming Army installations that bear the name of Confederate generals. And as most of our viewers know, Fort Hood is one of those installations that will be discussed. Camp Hood was built in 1942 to rapidly train the Army's badly needed tank battalions during World War II, providing housing and training areas for nearly 38,000 American troops. In 1950, it was redesignated as Fort Hood, becoming home to the 1st Cavalry Division. Now Fort Hood is the largest installation in the U.S. military, with nearly 220,000 soldiers and civilians working and living on the post. Nearly 1 in 10 soldiers serving in the U.S. Army today is stationed at Fort Hood. So what does a potential name change for Fort Hood mean to soldiers and civilians around the installation? Fox 44's Cameron Stewart, he's live in the studio after talking to Killeen natives today about the possible redesignation of the post. Cameron?
Hey Adam, for those who live in Fort Hood's backyard, there doesn't seem to be a consensus.
It's kind of like my second home. It'd be weird for them to change it.
The U.S. Army says they are open to discussing renaming some military institutions across the country. Fort Hood, named after Confederate General John Bell Hood, is among those up for discussion. Naomi Van Lanham is a self-proclaimed Army brat, and she hopes the name stays.
I think it's pretty important, just because, like I said, if you think about all the people that grew up here or have been here for however long, they're just used to it, so it would miss it a lot.
The president weighed in on the possible new name on Twitter, saying, quote, "My administration will not even consider the renaming of these magnificent and fabled military installations," end quote. U.S. Navy veteran Troy DILWORTH thinks renaming the post could be a good first step.
Being considerate enough to think about it, to knowing how insensitive it may be to some people, I think it'll show some way of moving forward to letting people know they do identify with the insensitivities of black people that are here.
Even though the name change is only being considered, that may be enough to begin a movement towards change.
It's really about the consideration. If it's considered, then enough people will be able to make enough noise and be able to, ring a few collars to let people know that it may be time. You would think that America's past giving those people honor for what they stood for.
For DILWORTH, he believes those who educate themselves on these namesakes will see the problems with them.
I think for the masses it doesn't mean much, because they really don't think much in tying those people into some of the acts. But for those that have done the research, yeah, it does bring on the possibility of being considered.
Coming up at 9:30, see what one local is suggesting the post could be renamed. Until then, live in the studio, I'm Cameron Stewart, Fox 44 News.